What's going on, guys? It's Knight here, and I just want to make a quick video discussing a couple of auto rifles within Destiny 2. And the reason I wanted to discuss this right now is because with the drop of Act 3 tomorrow on August 27th, there are a couple artifact perks that are entering the sandbox that are going to change up the potency of auto rifles within PvE, and I think it's a good time to talk about them. So today we're going to talk about a few exotic auto rifles that I think are already strong as they are, but the artifact is just going to make them stronger, as well as a couple of legendary options that I think you should be chasing after if you don't already have them, and a couple of niche picks, I say, that I think could still be strong but are a little bit different. So we're going to hop right on into it. So if you do like this kind of content, please leave a comment below and let's jump right into it. Alrighty, the first auto rifle I wanted to discuss today is the exotic auto rifle Necrochasm. Now, Necrochasm recently got a buff with the final shape and is now stronger than it has ever been. Its intrinsic trait is Cursebringer, which is precision final blows with this weapon trigger a Curse Thrall explosion, which increases reload speed for a short time. Final blows with Curse Thrall explosions refill the magazine. Now, this is a full reload. It brings it back up to 50 immediately upon any kill with this explosion, which will spread very quickly through low health enemies. And as you're seeing in the gameplay here, Necrochasm is incredibly potent against red bars. I cannot recommend it enough in terms of ad clear. Necrochasm will also be receiving a buff with the artifact mods that are dropping with Act 3. The main one being targeting autoloader, which states that dealing sustained damage reloads your weapon as well as increasing its damage. Now, this is just another buff to Necrochasm, a way to do more damage. It already has one way to reload itself through its intrinsic trait, and now the artifact is also giving it another chance to reload itself. So this auto rifle is going to shred through red bars, just like you're seeing in the gameplay here. It clears out rooms with one precision kill. It is a little bit of a grind to go get. You do have to go get it from the Krotos and raid through the quest line there. It is a little bit of a grind with the Essence of Oversoul drops from each encounter being in a terribly low percentage, but it is something I do recommend you chase if you do not have it already. Necrochasm is an S tier pick already with the final shape buffs, and with the recent auto rifle adjustments and with the artifact that are coming with Act 3, I cannot recommend this weapon enough. This weapon is going to be S+ tier in my opinion. And the next up on the list, we have Khvostov. Now, Khvostov is the golden child when it comes to auto rifles. With the release of the final shape, this weapon immediately jumped to the top of the charts in terms of ad clear. It is the best auto rifle in the game, in my opinion. Close second of Necrochasm. Necrochasm does have its situations, but you just can't beat Khvostov, in my opinion. And that is because of its intrinsic trait, the right choice, which is every 7th bullet ricochets between nearby targets, as well as its boost, which is called Eyes Up Guardian. Now, Eyes Up Guardian boosts the damage and the amount of targets that Ricochet bounces in between each time you pick up an Orb of Power, and it is a pretty significant buff. It clears out entire rooms. You can shoot the biggest target in the room, and the ricochets will kill all the red bars around it. Khvostov is the best auto rifle in the game, in my opinion. It also has Shoot to Loot. Shoot to Loot on an exotic is incredibly strong. Being able to pick up orbs of power from across the room, bricks from across the arena, everything in between. Khvostov just has it all. I think it is S tier, and with a new way to reload it on top of already having Shoot to Loot to reload when you pick up other bricks using it, I think you can do no wrong. Boosting its damage with the new auto rifle perk, this is going to continue to be an S tier weapon, and I think it will be until Bungie hits it with the good old nerf, you know. But I hope they don't do that anytime soon. Khvostov is incredibly strong and deserves to be talked about. Now, the next two auto rifles I'm going to discuss, I really only recommend for Titan. And the reason being is the Actium Warwick chest piece being pretty important in terms of the use of these exotics. That being because it slowly reloads them over time. Sweet Business and Tommy's Matchbook are the two that I would like to discuss. We're going to start with Sweet Business. Now, Sweet Business is kind of a meme weapon. I'm not saying it's bad, but it's just kind of a silly thing that Titans do sometimes. They throw them active Warwick and run around with Sweet Business shooting forever because it just reloads itself slowly over time. And with the new artifact perk, we're getting kills rapid kills with that auto rifle, reloads it, as well as boosts the damage. That sounds like a match made in heaven in terms of sweet business users. So with Overload auto rifle also coming into the mix and the potential to shoot this gun for a very long time, I think it is an important thing to talk about. I think it has potential to be boosted up a couple of tiers in terms of the damage that this gun can output. I wouldn't recommend it in all terms of content because it is very tight and focused with Actium War Rig, but if the damage and the reload with the artifact perk are strong enough, you can use this on other classes as well, although I do recommend hiding for it. And the next one is pretty similar, it's just in the energy slot. It's Tommy's Matchbook. Now Tommy's Matchbook has the overheat perk where the longer you shoot it, it deals more damage, but it slowly burns and damages the user over time. That is a pretty big turn off for me, but some people love it. If there's a way to heal yourself and proc restoration, Titans if you use knockout, just being able to get that healing while you're able to sustain that fire, this exotic does do good damage. As you can see some of this gameplay back here, it does do some damage. And I would just say it's a little bit more of a niche pick. I'm not a huge fan of the way that it damages you. It can't outright kill you anymore. They changed that, I can't remember when, but not too long ago. But being able to shoot this for a very long time and scorch targets as well as do the damage that it does, it deserves to be talked about. Now, the last few auto rifles that I wanted to mention are a couple of legendary options. Legendary auto rifles haven't really been in the spotlight for quite a while, but this could potentially push them up a notch. And the ones I wanted to discuss today are Rufus's Fury. Rufus's Fury is from the Root of Nightmares raid. Has a bunch of great perks, big magazine, 64 base. I personally have Demo and Hatchling, but you can get Reconstruction in this column, you can get Target Lock, and various other strong perks in the right column. But I just go with Demo Hatchling, and having the new artifact perks potentially feed into the damage that this does. You can unravel with this using Strand or Prismatic. It's just a very solid Strand auto rifle that I do recommend using if you are looking for an auto rifle to throw in your kinetic slot. Rufus's Fury is a great option. In the energy slot, Rasarago 4 is a fantastic option. Now this is a world drop. This is a little bit harder to get, especially the role that you want. But it is, if you do get rewind rounds in Onslaught, it is one of the strongest guns in the game. And with Prismatic giving you the opportunity to have volatile rounds whenever you would like, just by getting a grenade Phono Blow, that also brings this gun up a little bit. Being able to have rewind rounds with Onslaught, you don't have to reload very often, you shoot incredibly quick, and you're spreading volatile throughout the battlefield. This is a great legendary option. If you do have a Rasarago and you get it from a roll drop, please look at the roll. This roll is incredibly strong, and I don't use it as much as I should, but this gun is incredibly strong, and with the new artifact, it can only get stronger. Now, one of the newest additions with Final Shape is No Hesitation. Now, No Hesitation is the new support frame auto rifle, and it is incredibly strong. It has some great perks. Obviously, you have Incandescent, you have Physic, you have Demolitionist, you have a couple other really strong perks. I can't remember in the right column. But the support frame intrinsically means when you do damage, you can then hip fire at your allies, which will then heal them and also give you restoration. And this will also boost weapon damage. I think it's 10%. And so being able to reload your magazine at will with the new auto rifle perk, boosting its damage with its tracking projectiles. It's not hit scan like the other ones, but this is very useful in a team setting. I only really recommend it in a team setting because the support frame relies on teammates. So if you're by yourself, this will have no effect. But in a team setting, in a raid, dungeon, strike, whatever you're running, No Hesitation is a very good pick. Not only for ad clear, it does have really good damage, but it is great for healing your teammates, keeping yourself and them alive. And so I think No Hesitation is a great option. But overall, I think auto rifles are going to kind of see the spotlight. I'm excited to see what Bungie does with the new exotic mission, if the new auto rifle is going to be good. I've seen a lot of the leaks about the catalysts that are coming with it, and I really think it has potential to be good. It all just depends upon how they handle the special ammo aspect of it. If it warrants the damage to be in that special ammo slot, because you do have rocket sidearms, which are carrying the meta right now. Is it going to be enough to take it down? I guess we'll find out tomorrow with the drop of Act 3. But yeah, if you did enjoy this video, be sure to like, comment down below your opinion about these auto rifles, and if you'll be using them going into Act 3. I know I will, and I hope you guys have a fun time going through the new exotic mission. And best of luck, Guardians. Take care.